Alright, so I know that I haven't posted anything recently, but regardless, we're here right now. So, honestly, I have no idea what to talk about. Maybe I could tell you a little bit about where we're going. We're just trekking through the woods, trying to make the best out of the situation. To be honest, I think I look like an idiot. Probably gonna run into a few spider webs in the process, but it's gonna be a good day. So, how y'all doing? I know this whole epidemic's going on. Can't really say much about it due to policies and government officials. Regardless, still wondering how you guys are doing today. Now understand, I know my camera quality is absolute dog crap, but hopefully we can have a good conversation while we're trekking out here. Don't really have a particular destination, but after all, this channel isn't really meant for anything in particular. Might run into something pretty neat. Might run into something a little scary. I mean, on this channel, don't really expect it, but things happen. It is currently 4:32 a.m. Kind of wish I came out here about an hour ago. But, like I said, there's really no particular objective. Looks like we found the little trail. Oh, giant tree fell over. Huh. Hold up, I'll get a little closer. I'm currently using a flashlight. It seems like not a lot of people come out here often. Now, what would really be unfortunate is if there was a bear. I mean, this place isn't necessarily urban or rural, but probably said that wrong. But regardless, doesn't really matter. Alright, let's go deeper into the woods. Actually, if I'm going to be honest with you, I told my grandparents that I was just going on a little walk. And now I'm out here for like an hour. Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. The deeper I trek in here, creepier it kind of gets. Don't want to run into, like I said, some bears or anything that I can't handle. But I kind of already know how to deal with bears. You gotta shout, make yourself look big. Good thing I'm wearing a jacket. Have a commanding, determined voice. And yeah, I keep looking at every little shadow, and it's like, I think of it as like a little mouse running by. I guess we all cope with certain things. Doesn't seem like a lot of people come back here. I mean, you find paths here and there, but other than that, it doesn't seem like much happens here. I'm not always shining the light on the ground. That's really the only thing you guys can see. Need to get a better camera or something like that instead of using this phone or whatever. Well, like I said, if I come around anything interesting, I will gladly show you guys. I used to live in West Virginia at one point. Things didn't really pan out the way they needed to be, but you learn a thing or two about the mountainous area. And so far, this tree stump, pretty neat. Yeah, this video is probably not going to be too exciting, but it comes down to what you think is interesting. And to me, being out here and talking to you guys is enough excitement for me, or at least for right now. So, yeah. I used to do stuff like this all the time. Never really recorded it, though I wish I had. So, I think I saw a pair of eyes over there. Might be a coyote. You know, we're right next to a field now. A lot of people would look at me kind of crazy. Like I said, because with this whole thing going around, person trekking in the dark doesn't really work for a lot of people, especially at this time. Not a lot of people are awake. So far, only my grandparents are awake, and they're retired. If you guys have any ideas on what I can do for like the beginning of these videos, because right now they are currently not consistent, as you can tell, and well, I just have no idea. Mainly thought that this channel would be more of a everything and nothing at the same time. But sorry, I'm looking around. I want to know what you guys want to see. I have video games. PlayStation 4 to be exact. Not a whole bunch of games. But yeah, I'd like to see what you guys want to see. I'd like to know. So, if you guys do watch this video, leave a comment. I don't really expect you to subscribe, but if you do, I appreciate it. And to let you guys know, you can always unsubscribe if things don't go to your liking, because that's your option. And yeah, I have a feeling this video is just going to be me walking through the woods while you guys look at the ground or a black screen. Yeah, I think that's what it's going to be. Regardless, we might find something interesting. I haven't really been in this woods ever since I was a little kid. And that was like 10 years ago. No, it was like 12 years ago, actually. And back in the day, probably should have told you guys this story earlier. Don't know how to do edits. Don't know how to edit videos, so I can't really do that. Anyway. Yeah, there was a story my dad told me about him and his buddy a long time ago. Back when he was little, like around 10 years old. We'll say around 10 years old. But it could have been older, could have been a little older, a little younger. Regardless. Yeah. Well, the story was that there used to be homeless people. They lived back here. They were driven out by the cops in like the 90s, but at the time, no, it wasn't the 90s, it was the 80s, if not late 70s. But my dad told me that him and his buddy, we'll give his buddy's name Eduardo, they were trekking the woods, you know, hanging around, having a good day. And, well, they come across some of the homeless people stuff. They got scared and ran away. But there used to be a homeless person. He was an old man. And he was like suffering from some sort of like disease or something like that. But one day my dad and his buddy Eduardo, they came back here and they found him dead. And what my dad used to tell me was that this woods was haunted. And don't really believe him. But after all, this channel does have some, it's going to, in the future at least, have some daunting content. And I'm going to try to make this somewhat of a hobby. Don't expect me to blow up or anything. But, like I said, you do what you do. Be happy about it. I didn't say that. Regardless, doesn't matter. Well, I just said it now. And we're back to the tree stump. Just went in a big circle. Tree stump. I'll show you guys a inside look. Oh, wow. Alright. I got a little question for you guys. You can put your answer in the comments. Do you think that if a tree falls over in the woods, does it make a noise? Now, you could either say yes or no in the comments below. Oh, I'm ducking behind branches. And you can give me an answer to those questions. Now, I do enjoy watching YouTube. It's like a pastime of mine. But me making YouTube videos, never really saw myself doing this. I actually saw myself getting a job as an accountant once I get out of high school. That doesn't work out, nor do I really care. Always have a plan B, guys. Always have a plan B. Yeah, I mean, like this area is just it's dense, somewhat dense, but it's enough for me to walk through or have some sort of mobility. All right. Okay. I got a little spooked. I'm sorry. Oh, that's a big tree. What was that? Oh, it's a vine. Yeah, it's a big tree. Huh. Probably pushing past my boundaries right now. Doesn't really matter. I don't go in here often. I could push a little more. But like I said, there might be coyotes in the woods. I meant in the field over by the right. And there could be bears in this area. Yeah. I'm gonna have to figure out what else I'm gonna have to do. Maybe I can get my brother in on this channel. All there is right here is bark. It's all rotting away. Look at that. It's wicked. Now, I'm not good at making jokes. I guess this is my introduction video, if anything. Yeah, I'm not really too, I don't know how to put it. I guess I'm excited for the future. Though things could pan out in a different way. Though I hope it doesn't. A lot of things happen. And yeah. Alright, well, it's the most I've walked in a while. That's embarrassing. Can't even walk 16 and a half minutes without having a leg cramp. That's terrible. I should probably do this more often. Maybe I could do this in the daytime. Let me know. Maybe you guys can have a better look at things. Maybe you guys can see things that I can't. Yeah. I got a friend. He makes music for a living. Or something like that. He has a band. He enjoys it. Personally, I've only picked up one instrument in my life. It was called a trumpet. Yeah, I played the trumpet for like 2 years. I quit because my trumpet broke. And then shortly afterwards, I just got tired of carrying the darn thing. Oh, that's a web. And yeah, one thing led to another, and next thing you know, I'm selling it to my grandmother. Heard she gave it to my cousin. I don't know if that's true or not. Maybe she sold it. I remember the day we got it. We were at a flea market in West Virginia. Goodness, I loved flea markets. Maybe I could record there one day. Record at a flea market. It was an outdoor flea market, but it's really cool to go to places with old stuff in it. Or at least to me, it's very cool. I've always enjoyed looking at things that are beyond my time. Never really betrayed me. And I've never really grown out of it. Now, if I'm going to be honest with you, I think I'm lost. I've been walking around for 18, almost 19 minutes, and I think I've just legit walked myself into a circle. Anyway, I don't know how long this video is going to be. Oh, of course I do. In the end, I could just look at it and things end up the way they do. But yeah, don't really know what to do. I mean, like, I like anime. If you guys want to give me any animes you guys want me to talk about, I will gladly talk about them. I'm gonna grab this stick because it's straight and it's cool looking. It's like a walking stick and a potential weapon. Oh, there it went. But yeah, I could do stuff like the other channels, like what if scenarios that I would come up with. I tend to talk around I tend to talk better whenever I'm around nobody. When I'm not really around people. Oh, darn webs. I'm sure those webs are much bigger. I just can't see most of it. Ah, frick. Yeah, I'm sorry about the light. It's